Well, we sold the company to a public company.
Yep.
And the owner of the public company, a guy named Bob Sillerman at SFX, had a private jet and invited my partner and I on a trip. We were the youngest company that he bought, as far as we were 25 or 26 years old when we sold the company, and he took a liking to us, kind of like young guys, invited us on a trip and went on a private jet. And as soon as we got on the plane, we kind of looked at each other and like, how in the world do we do this more often? Like, how do we get this?
Right.
And ultimately, that one trip led to a private jet business that we started called Marquee Jet.
So you just decided that you're going to launch a jet company.
Well, we had the idea because we wanted to use it.
Right.
So we're like, you know what? Even if no one else signs up for this thing and we can fly on a private jet, that would be a win. But
it's a completely different skill set and business and industry that you didn't have any experience in, I'm assuming, right?
I mean, that's kind of a theme for me. I mean, I think one of the things as I look back on my life, and I was in music, I was in private jets, I've been in coconut water and all these different things, sports, is that I had no prior experience in any of that. And it ended up being the best blessing for me because no one taught me or told me how to do it. So it was guaranteed that it would be done differently. Intuitively, I think we both knew it would work because we knew if we wanted to use this product, that probably a lot of people would want to use it. And how could we make it more affordable and bring it to the masses?
So what did you do? Tell me the problem and then what the solution was you guys
Well, the problem was there was only 3 ways to fly privately at the time. You could buy your own airplane, which is incredibly expensive. It takes out 99.9% of the world. You could buy a fraction of a plane, which is like a timeshare, which is also very expensive, and it's a long commitment. And that's not, we don't want to put a couple of $1 million in for multiple years. We wanted to take like 3 trips a year with our friends to golf.
Yeah.
Or you could charter a plane. And there's all kinds of questions about like, well, who owns the plane? Who's flying the plane? What if the plane doesn't show up? You know, inconsistencies. So we were like, if we could just offer a 25-hour solution with none of the responsibilities of owning your own plane. You don't have to manage it. You don't have to schedule it. You just like call on demand. It shows up and you prepay for it and just work off the hours. It will work.
It's like the Uber for planes.
Yeah. But there was one problem.
What?
We didn't have any planes.
Okay.
So we once we had the idea and we had it all kind of baked, we had to go find someone that could lend us a fleet of airplanes.
Right.
We went to NetJets, which is owned by Warren Buffett and Berkshire, and had this meeting to pitch this idea that was going to change my life, and they threw us out in about 10 minutes.
Why?
I think the direct quote is, sounds cool. If you guys think I'm giving 2 27-year-olds my fleet of airplanes, it's not happening.
You're out of your mind. Yeah.
And but his partner came out after the meeting and said that was a great meeting. I said, what are you talking about? We got thrown out in 12 minutes. He said, Rich Santulli, the CEO, doesn't give anyone 12 minutes. And I said, if you guys kind of just do this, change this, do this,
come back and
let's try it again. So we did, but instead of coming back with a deck, we brought in our own focus group. We literally just lined up like 8 chairs of athletes, entertainers, agents,
people
lawyers.
Who could afford it.
Right. And one by one, they stood up and explained why they wouldn't buy their own plane, why they wouldn't buy a NetJet fraction, and why they would buy this card.
Wow.
And we got a deal. And then a year later, you know, I think we had more customers than NetJet.